What's going on, YouTube? Man, do I got some explaining to do to y'all. I apologize for my video being all over the place, but I'm producing 3 videos right now, all Lexus related. So I got a 2006 LS430 that is a show car that came to me that came to get fixed because the person that did the car did a great job, but they didn't know how to wire. So far, I visited my boy's location 3 times. Each time I came was 8 hours worth of work of doing wiring. So you can imagine on just how much work it was to get all that fixed. Now when I get back there, I just got to fix the speaker wires that go to the amp. Well, one of them. I fixed them all except for one. The wire's a little short. I'm going to have to make some extension because I had it with the amp racking around. But you guys will see that in the video. I'm not trying to spoil that video. And then I'm doing his father's car, which is the one that I posted in the short. So that is the LS400 right-hand drive. And that is the Toyota. I'm a car guy too. I can't be fucking up. The Toyota Celesta. So that's coming up on the video. And then on my brother's car for the LS430 2003, we repainted the whole bottom. Had a slight issue. I was going to explain that in the next video. But let's just say that the custom silver chrome that we did, it kind of bled through a little bit, and we wanted to just redo a bunch of stuff, but that will be explained in another video. But on my car, I did buy one of the rear wheels just so I can test fit it. That works out well. I'll buy the other side, and that means I'll be all set. So as you know, on the front, I have a 19 by 9.5 20 offset, and I believe it's a 6.1 backspacing on that, right? And I figure that it would extend out enough, which is why I went with the 9.5. So you figure because of the backspace is like that thick, it would push out the wheel more. I had to use an 18mm spacer to get the wheel to the proper fitment because of how wide the fenders are. The R-Spec fenders are wider than the factory ones, and then I hyper extended them so they're wider than the R-Spec fenders, which is why we had to do the space, even though I didn't want to, but at the end of the day, it works out well in my favor. So the back wheel, we ended up going with a 19 by 11, 26 offset. The back spacing on that, because it's big caliper boy, that is 7.1. I spoke to like 3 different sellers, spoke to my sponsor that sponsored the wheels, and as far as I know, the one company that sent me the diagram that matched up similar to my diagram, they said that it was going to work and that it was going to stick out 2.3 millimeters out from the original spec of the 19 by 11 with the 22 offset. So that should be fitting perfect, and hopefully, I'm going to pray tonight that it fits. It should be coming in tomorrow morning, so I'm going to test fit it, and then I'm going to record a video on that. And then from the inside clearance, we'll be looking at, I guess, 10.3 millimeters inward. I know I have a inch of clearance from the wheel I have now. The wheel I have now is a 20 by 9.5, 35 offset, but all that should just all coincide and work out well. These new wheels that have a 7.1 backspacing on it, but they're being assured me that it was going to work. So let's hope. If not, then I'm going to be stuck paying a restocking fee. I don't want to be being stuck paying a restocking fee or a shipment fee to send it back. It was supposed to come in today, but they're currently in Pennsylvania right now, and they are going to be out for delivery tomorrow. So sometime today, I say around 3, 4 in the afternoon, they'll be in Connecticut, and then they'll be on the way to my destination to get delivered in Boston. So tomorrow's going to be big news. If they fit, we're good to go. With the 11, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch, which is not too bad because I had the 9.5 on the 10.5. So you figure the 295 is going to be like a stage 1 stretch on the rim that's coming in tomorrow. With the 10.5, it was, I wouldn't say it was flush, but the tire slightly poked out a little bit. But typically a 295 would be a max for a 10.5, and then the next size that would be 11. That would be a 325, so, or 305, depending on how you want your female to sit. But we'll see. Like I said, with the tire being a little bit on the stretch side, I need that. Need that to work. So that's going to give me the extra clearance I need. So let me just post the video out so that you at least you guys have something to go by. And then sometime this week, I'll see if I can finish up one of the cars that I'm working on so I can get a video out. Telling YouTube. See you then.